Hi, everybody. I'm going to talk about one of the downsides of fame, and it has to do with marriage proposals. When you're famous, several people will want to be your spouse. And I've thought about this for years. What happens if I became very famous and I had all these men or women, whichever, because it's legal both ways, um, asking me to be their spouse? What would I do? I would have a prenuptial agreement for them, no matter who they are, no matter how much money they had or didn't have. It wouldn't matter to me. It still doesn't matter to me. That's irrelevant because um in when you marry somebody, the nuptials, for better or worse, rich or for poor, people don't take those nuptials of marriage seriously these days. They only care if it's for rich, and for me, I take it seriously. So I wouldn't care if he was rich or for poor. um I would, because if you're famous, men and women throw their bodies at you. And um in this day of age, you have to sit there and sometimes let them just do it, and it spends hours of you trying to get away, but you can't, because you can't physically fight them off of you, because if you do, that's assault and battery. So they can keep going and going until they get what they want, and you end up caving in and giving it to them just so you can go home. Just so you can go home. And so that's why I am so reclusive and I stay and keep to myself. Um because I don't want that. I don't want that. Um the guy would have to have uh because that happens to me, that, to me, I didn't want to do it, but he kept going until but if I hit or slapped or pushed him off, that would be assault and battery on my part, or her, whichever which. So that, to me, would be rape, not cheating. So in the prenup, I would say that cheating both ways is not a reason to go after each other's money. And that means I don't care how much money that man has in the bank or whatever. It doesn't matter to me. Or how much money he doesn't have in the bank. If he's willing to sign a prenup like that, that is love. That is love. And if he's going through the same thing, he would understand that, because it's really hard when you have, you know, when you have that happening, because you can't say no in this day and age without, it's like fame really is sex slavery. It really is. It truly is. um so yeah, that is what I'm posting up about my prenuptial agreement. What I, Tara Marie Colwell, would have for any man wanting to legally marry me, that would be my prenuptial agreement. Cheating both ways is not a reason to go after each other's money. And I don't care who he is. And if children ever got involved, that would protect the children too, because it wouldn't be about the money, for better or worse, for rich or for poor. That's what it should be about, or for poor. Why do people keep forgetting that part of the marriage vows? Why?